to have you with us from Gerald J. Ford Stadium in Dallas. Basically, a month into the season, here in Week 4, and teams are starting to reach a critical portion of the schedule. It's the Stanford Cardinal and the SMU Mustangs. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer with you. Holly Rose down on the sidelines. We check in with her now.
I caught up with the Stanford head coach before the game, bringing his team in on the road against a very good team, ranked in the top 25. They have everything it takes to compete. This is a big matchup that fans are excited to see, but he said we have to execute early and eliminate mistakes at the line of scrimmage. Guys?
Thanks, Holly. Looking forward to see how this one goes. And the Mustangs headed toward the ball, and we're ready for action. On the move from inside his 5. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. So Stanford's offense will have the football first. Time for an early look at one of our Heisman Trophy candidates, and while this award certainly caters to quarterbacks many times, Jesse, this guy's proving to be worth all the attention.
Yeah, he's delivering. And remember, David, there was a lot of preseason hype around this guy. Each and every week, this dude has been making big-time plays. To me, he looks much improved from a season ago, and he's got this offense rolling.
Yeah, and the quarterbacks touch the ball every play. Their stats are good. Rushing stats count. Touchdowns, obviously. So it gets inflated. But if he can keep this consistency, it's still early in the season. He's a guy that the numbers are looking really good, and that Heisman talk's going to get louder and louder.
Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. He's got the back in the middle. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. What a nice job getting rid of the football, not only avoiding the sack, but getting the nice gain.
And taking a shot, getting hit as he throws it, showing some toughness, but going through his progression, he couldn't find anybody open, finally went to his running back, got him the football, and he did the rest.
Past the 40, maybe a crease. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down.
And this receiver is so dangerous. There's so many different ways that he can hurt a defense. You got to throw it to him conventionally, but find creative ways to get him the football out in space and let him go to work.
Stanford gets set to snap it on first down. They're looking for an advantage to the right. Drives into the defense, and they get him down after a pickup of 3 to the 16. The officials stop play here as they check on the injured Cardinal player. That is their senior starting wide receiver who the training staff is looking at, and Holly Rowe will get us up to date on his condition. So now it's second and long. Looking to fire. Bought a little time, lets it go. Plucks it out of the air. First catch of the season for this highly touted wide receiver, and man, their fans have been hungry to see that.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big third down in the... And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown! From the gun, the running back looking for room. Ripping through the defense. Got a lot of room to the right. Inside the... And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Cardinal!
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast.
The Stanford offense making its way back onto the field. They've been firing on all cylinders, touchdowns on each of the first 2 drives, and they'll try to make it 3 for 3. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Hit as he throws. Finds a man on the right. And he was off to the races, and he gets it to the 45. Stanford, fresh off that big play through the air, is back to work. Looking downfield on first down. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. Catch and stride inside the 15. They finally get to him, and what a play there to pick up the first down. Stanford hoping to pay off this red zone opportunity. They'll run it behind the big guys on the left. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Stanford! Third touchdown of the game, a third of his season total. He now has 9 on the year.
Man, it's nice to be an offensive coordinator when you have this offense because you can just call a couple plays, do what we need to do, make big plays, go down the field, put points on the board. This offense, man, they putting drives together like this. This could be
They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Off play action on first down. Makes a catch. No chance to run, but still a good gain.
And you throw a little hitch route. Nice job getting the ball out of his hands quickly. Wide receiver, quarterback. Nice job being on the same page. Nice completion, nice catch.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. On his feet at the 40. Nothing but green grass down the middle. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Cardinal! These guys are really hitting their stride in week 4 as they push out that lead.
Have yourself a day, young fella. You know why they handed him the ball a lot? Because he did that. That's his 4th trip to pay dirt. This dude has shown you a little bit of everything. What a great back. And 4 touchdowns on the day.
They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Wants to throw on first down. Quarterback now breaking the field. Gets the first himself. Defense on skates that time. They finally drag him down at the 42. The offense set for a first down play. Snaps it in the shotgun. He uncorks a laser deep down the middle. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on.
Yeah, and I love taking deep shots. I think it makes cornerbacks play honest, safeties play honest, and you could tell just missed a little bit deep on that shot. But listen, those are shots that we want to take because the risk is definitely worth the reward.
Under fire. Inside the 30. Guided out of bounds at the 22. A good play for this offense as they are threatening to score. Stanford going back to work with another first down. Finds his big tight end. And they finally get him stopped, but it's a big throw and catch, and he's down at the 5. This offense is about to face the one thing that can stop it. It's complete, and he will score. Touchdown, Stanford!
Well, this offense is clicking. They've been doing it all first half, running the ball, throwing the ball. They add insult to injury with another touchdown here right before teams go into the tunnel. This defense, guys, they have got to find some answers, and they've got to regroup here at halftime.
The Cardinal offense takes the field, ready to attack.
Ready. Blue 30.
Snags it, and there's running room. And there they go again with another huge gain on the ground. He's finally run out of bounds.
And you see so many of these plays now in today's football. Wide receiver coming in motion, and the quarterback catches it, just flips it forward. That's a completed pass. You see the big plays where it just lets him get on the edge really, really quickly. And if he drops the football coming in motion, it's just an incomplete pass. So these plays are getting big plays with really no risk.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. They give it to him again. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Now there's still a Mustang who is unable to get up. Trainers are out there having a look at this freshman defensive tackle to see if he is going to be able to continue. It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. And he doesn't find much running room, a short gain on the play.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Quick release by the QB. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
Oh, that just really nice catch by the big tight end, throwing those mitts up there, catching the football.
They have work in front of them on 3rd and short from the 42. They'll try to run for it. Finding some room. They'll pick up enough yardage for the first down. They've got it at the 30.
Well, a big reason why they're up on the scoreboard is because of how successful this guy's been running the football. And in this position, at this time in the game, with the lead, you want to keep doing that. You want to ice the game. This guy's getting better as the game goes on, so keep handing him the football.
And that's your goal. Separate man from ball. Try to get your shoulder in there on the catch point and really give him something to think about. Physically jar that football and knock it out. Nice job by the defender.
They get to him as he throws. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. This drive was clicking along, but after a couple of misfires, threatening to stall out on 3rd and 10. From the gun, wants to pass. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Touchdown, Cardinal! And they take it in for 6 more points.
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. And he's able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
They'll go back to work with a first down in the final period. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43.
And this offense has really done a nice job on the ground. Like, the ground game has been solid, man. Nice job opening holes, running the football. They've been consistent with the run. And as this game creeps along, right, if they can continue to do this with the lead, this is going to be a game that they're going to have in hand.
They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up.
Man, when I can run the football like that on first down and create 2nd and inches and stay way ahead of the sticks and be in a position now where I can throw the football or run, I will have a lot of success on the offensive side of the football.
Stanford could choose to go for it all here on 2nd and inches. Keeping it on the ground with the running back. Got a little grass. Steps out at the 34-yard line. Big pickup on that one in this offense within striking distance. Stanford gets set to snap it on 1st down. Off play action. He'll take a shot. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. They'll run it to keep the clock moving. Spins away from the defense. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the 1st down.
Big reason why his team has the lead right now late is because of his performance running the football. Well over 100 yards in this game. They knew that they were going to have to really put a lot of pressure on him. He'd have to shoulder the load, and he has delivered for his offense all game long.
Blue 22.
Makes a grab and room. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Stanford! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. They give themselves a little more cushion as they try to reel off their 4th straight win.
Points, points, and more points. This offense has had their...
Stanford's offense heads out, hoping to move the ball on this drive. From the gun, give on the inside. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain. And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. That is their sophomore defensive end, and as with any injury, they hope this is just a momentary thing. Holly will check on him in a bit. Quarterback keep. Oh, what a move to get open. Makes it past the marker. Maybe some room here. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
And with that TD, this team looking to go 4-0. Just how you want to start a season, man. They've done an unbelievable job answering all the questions, starting off the year just how you want to. Now, keep it going. Keep that momentum. Don't relax. What a start to the season.
Stanford has it back, the Cardinal offense returning to the field. They have dropped a hush on this entire stadium, David, by controlling this game.
And there's nothing like shutting up the home crowd. You love it.
There he goes. Tag. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
And with that throw, man, you've got to look at this 2-game run for this team. Like, to be able to do it in back-to-back weeks against ranked opponents, guys that you know, this is going to be a resume builder, a confidence builder for this squad. Impressed with the way this offense has handled their situation. The QB has handled some difficult moments, but Palmer, back-to-back weeks against ranked opponents, that's pretty impressive.
Big for his confidence as a player. I think big for the offensive coordinator and the head coach and their confidence.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he tacks on the extra point. What a way to send a message. With yet another unranked team taking